Hello, people. I am here. I am online. We're gonna start with Vampire Survivors tonight. Yes. Yes, indeed. We are just starting. We just started going like 20 seconds ago, so. Um, you know what might be nice is to have some streamer brand music, but instead, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna at least get the game started up. So now it should pop up. Yeah. Yes. And then that popped up over here. It works. The system works. Alright, I'm gonna leave it right here for right now. So, it's New Year's. I am over on the West Coast, so I've got time. I've still got time. Who viewed my profile? Ah. I could nudge, but I'm not going to. That'd be kind of messed up, I think. Feels invasive to like actually go after, the people who I see are online. I don't like that. That seems messed up. I could play some of my music in the background, but I feel like Vampire Survivors is gonna have some good music anyway. So I'm gonna close out, I'm gonna turn off my tablet. Got that there. Hello, thank you for joining. For however long you did. Might have been less than a minute. But it's New Year's. It's New Year's, guys. I've actually got some time left in today. I've got a good 2 hours and 15 minutes till New Year's. Till it is the new year. And I'll at least play some Vampire Survivors here, and then I'm going to be playing something else. I don't know. I've got a Steam library. I could play other stuff. I could play this all night. Who knows? Let's find out. Let's see. I'll play what the people want. I'll play what I have and what the people want. So let's just do a quick... You know what? I'm going to go into the adventures, because where was I? I had... This one. This is the one I was... Yeah, go figure. Look at that. It's the one I was progressing. Here we go. And then let's go in and we'll start... Thank you for anybody that stopped by for any amount of time. Hello, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go with... I was going... This is the third one, right? So trying to do Ramba for Chapter 3. Yeah. Chapter 3, A Fiery Apparition. No. Wait. Hold on a second. I need to, like, look back over these chapters. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Because I see Chapter 3 saying, just starting with no, period. Hello, thanks for stopping by. I see it just starts with no, period. And then Ramba spits fiery insults at Mortaccio. So I'm like, hold on, let me reread these. So, amidst a frigid era where all is encased in eternal ice, an unlikely hero decides to rekindle the flame of life and revive the cold bones of this frozen world. Mortaccio's rattling bones make funny noises as he walks with immortal determination. See, the tone just kind of clashed in my brain there from the sounds of how I was saying that first one. Then it's like rattling bones make funny noises. I don't know. Leading She-Moon towards the ruins of a forsaken factory. Is this skeleton moved by the flame of a long-lost love? No. Ramba spits fiery insults at Mortaccio, her broken heart still burning with rage. But the skeleton ignores her, too busy crying, figuratively, over spilt and now frozen milk. But something catches She-Moon's ear in Ramba's scathing rant. The Legend of the Firebird. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Yes, we are. I am actually going to play. Let's see. I am going to turn off hyper. Just gonna leave the Arcanas in limit break. And Bob Ross's brother. That's great. that's a great name. Oh man. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna leave limit breaks and Arcanas on. Can you... What is happening, controller? I don't know why it does this. Sometimes my controller just doesn't want to work. So let me reconnect it. And yes, it is on a PC. I'm using a controller on a PC. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so with Ramba, I think probably, no, that just gets +1. Yeah, honestly, I should probably, alright, let me look around, let me see what synergizes. Reduction of cooldown's usually pretty good. Oh yeah, forgot I gotta fucking click on it. Bounces past their enemies and walls, maybe. Let me see. That's bounces again. Wait, hold on. Oh, right. That's cooldown. That's bounces. And that's bounces and might pass their enemies and walls. So I guess if I got both Waltz of Pearls and Iron Blue Will, I could get it like 6 bounces or something like that. I guess just have it bounce like crazy. But let's see. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. That one's just the amount. Let's see. So it might just be better to stick with the Darkanas or Darkanas, however they're frickin' pronounced. I know I always figured it was Arcana and then Darkana, but then I'm like, I don't know why I want to lean towards Arcana and Darkana. I don't know. Personal choice, you know? So let's go with, I mean, that's generally pretty good. Oh, I'm not sure. Hello, thanks for stopping by. You know, I'm just gonna, that's always a nice one. Midnight Bolero. And eventually just get everything. Maybe I should focus on the bounces then. Okay, so bounces, wands and the cross? Okay, wands and cross. And this one is knives and axe and guns. Wands, cross. Okay, so wands and guns. I'll try and focus on wands and guns. And knives, I guess? Wands, guns, knives. Oh yeah, because with the crits, knives would also work well. But not guns. That's alright. Okay, so maybe try and focus knives, axes, just so I can get that crit, and bounces. Knives, axes, wands. Okay, knives, axes, wands. Get, alright. Okay, that's nice. I know you just love that insightful commentary. Oh right, what's up? What's going up? Up has, let's see, we've got Tirjisu and the crown. Down has the duplicator and the question mark. Yeah, I think it's just better to go down, honestly. for trying to do this adventure, especially trying to like unlock people. Probably just gotta go down. Go down, down, down. You know, it doesn't help when people are killed up here, so the XP's left up here. It's kind of a tough character to play with, honestly. Oh, the cross. Cross was one of the ones that... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at least... I did need another weapon besides the frickin' cart wheeling back and forth, you know? Come on, level up, come on, level up, come on. Gosh. I always forget, actually, how difficult the game is when you're using one of these characters. I mean, like Mortacio's kind of makes things a little bit easy, but I like Mortaccio. I like my Bone Daddy. Oh, magic wand. Okay, yes, yes. So going down. Try and get the experience. Because I'm still a low level, so I need all the gems I can get. See, I've been doing this enough times now, you know, talking in this tone of voice for a long enough time that I kind of forget. Oh, shit. Never mind. We will, Yeah, Ramba kind of Ramba kind of sucks. I got money. I can do some level ups. Let's level up some might, level up the armor, and level up the max health. I'm just gonna max out these things that are down here. Okay. Are we good? All right. Yeah, I have 66 cash. Of course, we're good. Let's go back. We'll try Ramba again. We're not doing any hyper or hurry. We're gonna leave it as it is. Chapter 3. Here we go. Let's do it. Alright. We are going to stick with the Waltz of Pearls, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. I don't know why that does that at the beginning every time. Oh, did you really have to go that way? Ooh. Yes, I will take all of those though. Yes. So, this year, huh? You know? Boy, howdy, this fucking year, huh? Jesus Christ, this goddamn year. Guys, y'all, I'm alive. I'm alive and I'm gonna stay alive this year. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. Like, as the mountain goats say. And I mean it. Those words have saved me before, like, seriously. Honestly, it's kind of funny because in a way I'm in a similar position now as to when the first time hearing those words actually like gave me, I don't know if I want to say courage, but like determination. Those lyrics from the Mountain Goats, that song, this year. Honestly, I mean, like, I should be saying it every year, but this year especially, it feels very relevant. The phrase, I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I think that's one of those songs that he actually doesn't want people covering. It's like a super personal song to him, so he's like, please don't actually do any covers of that. But it's, I mean, like, I feel it, you know, in my heart when I hear that song. So like, it's good. It's a damn good song. I guess Song of Mana. I don't really have. I mean, there's Whip, Song of Mana, Crown. I don't really have anything else that would work, that would help. I guess I'll go with Crown. Right, and I'm trying to go down, 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 down. Just trying to go down. I mean, I'm glad that there's something enough here for people to actually want to click and say hi, or at least click on for a minute, see what's going on. I mean, that's like the first step, right? The first step is to at least have something that people want to look at for a little bit. Now, I just gotta work on my goddamn retention. Yeah, that's right, you fucking... You're way right the fuck out of here. Alright, at least I don't have to worry about the big bad coming around. And because of all the bounces that this thing can, my frickin' carts can do, I can actually do some damage now. Oh, jeez, yeah, the Carreo. I think that's how it's pronounced. It could just be the Corello. I don't know. I don't actually want the Shadow Pinions. Honestly, in my opinion, the Shadow Pinions suck my asshole. So, you know, they can... And in a bad way. They eat my ass in a bad way. Oh my goodness. Yes, good. Go away. I take that. Oh my goodness. I kind of Pavloved myself. For a while there, I had a little vape that I would hit every time I got a chest, and I was just now like, where's my vape? Oh, I don't have it. Dang it. That makes me upset. I want my vapor. Honestly, I should just bring my nectar collector in here and my torch and just kind of keep them off to the side and just take some dabs tonight, because you know what, it's fucking New Year's. I don't have any alcohol. Not like I have honestly anything against alcohol. I don't know. I want it every once in a while, but I'm a stoner. I smoke weed. So, that reminds me, this thing, it would make the cross bounce. Okay, I guess I could use the cross. I could get the cross. Only in the context of this game will I ever be saying that. Mostly just because I don't think I'm going to be doing any kind of medieval torture or, you know, any kind of plays that involve a crucifix. But I do want to get farther down so that I can unlock that character for the next level. Yeah, see, I'm doing this in a much smarter way than I was last time. I mean, it helps that I'm not touching the main big bad guy and he's just like auto-killing me. That's super helpful. Oh yeah, I should probably get some more light kind of around me, kind of a little bit of a glow. Do I want to get the duplicator? Honestly, I'm kind of kicking ass with just 2 weapons and 2 passives. Granted, I'm only level 10, and it's not even 5 minutes in, but I'm kicking ass. What's it? I need Empty Tome in order to level up the magic wand. I will need Clover to upgrade the cross. I would need King Bible if I wanted something to upgrade with Spellbinder. Oh no, come on, really? God, I hate this frickin' guy. The worst fricking Reaper, because he takes so long to kill, and he's just continuously just taking away part of the map. I hate this guy. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. Come on. And he stays a set distance away, because he's an asshole. Does not matter. Doesn't matter going left, right. It just does not matter. Thankfully, I have a weapon that does bouncing back and forth, and it's in a line, so I can predictively set up my attacks, I guess. But this asshole, ugh. And it doesn't help that I'm getting surrounded. Doesn't help that all my experience is down here. Thankfully, he doesn't, like, follow me up faster, but, like, that set distance thing is really, really annoying. Especially since, like, other enemies come up, and honestly, the magic wand would help a lot. Hey, Dre, thanks for stopping by. Like, honestly, it would help a lot if I just didn't have all these other enemies. Oh, and I don't have any rerolls. Okay, I guess I'll take armor. This frickin' the blue Reaper stays that far away, and basically, oh nice, Fallout 3, hell yeah. But this frickin' Reaper, I'm probably gonna die. Will not. He stays that distance, and the bottom of the screen slowly fills up. And I don't have a very good weapon set to deal with him. And the Reapers just have like tons and tons of health, so it just takes a long time to freaking kill them. I do have a weapon that is continuously kind of getting him, but it's thankfully he stays down there. Not what sucks is that he is forever going upwards until I kill him. If I just had some kind of weapon that could, like if I had knives or a particular gun, I could actually have consistent damage on him. As it is, honestly, keeping him right here is probably my best bet. I am surprised that my other weapons are strong enough to take care of everybody else. And I'm just trying to get him. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We're playing some Vampire Survivors right now. For me, it is just past 10 o'clock. Gonna be playing until midnight. If I get tired of this game, I got other games I can play. So let's go with, yeah, better upgrade that weapon. It's the only one that's actually doing damage to the frickin' Reaper, and I want the Reaper gone so that I can actually go down and unlock a character. 'Cause this is a adventure mode, on Vampire Survivors, so it's kind of like a set quest line, like maps that I'm going through. Yeah, yeah. Which means I don't have all of the same perks that I have when I play normally. Dang it. Oh, yeah, and I only got like $500 out of that stage. It's because I'm insisting on using Ramba. I don't know why. I should just go with Mortaccio, honestly. I'm just gonna. I don't care. We're doing it. I want to beat this level and unlock that other character. Okay. I think I was... Oh, right. Waltz of Pearls doesn't do it for Mortaccio. Oh, what? Do I not have anything that really boosts Mortaccio's bone? Oh, just beginning to get a +1 amount? I mean, +1 amount is very helpful, but... Really? I forgot that Mortaccio was like that. Oh! Generate explosions? That helps. Yes, of course. Yes. They generate explosions when they expire, so that's super helpful. I don't know. I think Pentagram, maybe? It erases everything in sight, but really, really helpful when getting mobbed. And honestly, the earlier I get it, the sooner I get to the version that doesn't destroy everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. Yes, and then I'm gonna beeline south so that I can try and unlock that other character that's down there. And it's unlocking the character for the run for the adventure. I'm pretty sure I already have that character in the main storyline. And what's funny is I'm pretty sure enemies evolve based on time. Thank you. I hope you have a great New Year's as well. You're looking at my New Year's right now. It's unless you're talking about like literally have a great New Year, in which case I fucking hope so. Oh man, 2025. I mean, honestly, the 20s of this century have been a continuous dumpster fire. But at least we're staying warm, right? At least we're staying warm and we got light. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. But yeah, I guess, okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the enemies, they evolve as you get stronger. Yeah, I did have to work today, but it was pretty easy work. Came home, smoked some weed, watched some TV, and then I'm like, all right, let's get to streaming. Oh, thank goodness. I don't think Pentagram destroys these, but I'm not gonna risk it. It is definitely like kind of an overpowered. Let me get to the point I was trying to get to. The enemies get stronger the higher you level up, but I think they also get stronger over time. Like, because I mean, I'm just seeing bats right now, but I'm also still only 2 minutes in. Because I know that on maps, certain times there'll be like heavier waves and stuff like that, but so I'm figuring that maybe if I just beeline down and not pick up XP, I can actually get down here faster because the enemies aren't as strong. I think that works. It's Planet Vos. It's funny, I see people join, and then they, like, immediately disappear. Before I can even say, like, hey, thanks for coming by. Well. If it's not their cup of tea, it's not. Okay, finally at the freaking guy. So I have to defeat all of these guys around it before I can actually unlock this this coffin. And right now, the only weapons I got, or I'm about to get another weapon, but the only weapons I have are pentagram, which fires off like at certain time intervals. It's pretty long right now. I don't want to buy more Steam games, at the same time I want to limit that. I get it. That's why I just throw things on the wish list. Then in a way, it kind of tricks my brain into thinking, yeah, I bought that game, right? While at the same time, I'll get a reminder later on where it's like, oh, a game on your wish list is on sale, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot that I wanted that game, and go on there and be like, sweet, 75% off. I will get that if I have the money. Yeah, I totally get that. Let me go with Song of Mana. It's very useful in this stage. It's a very vertical stage. Also help keep those guys around. So honestly, I just kind of have to wait until Pentagram fires. And then I should be able to get this coffin. Same. I have things that have been on my wish list for years. And then other times it'll be like, this one game is like 90% off. And I have the money for it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. I'll jump on it. But it's like one game. What I haven't seen are, I mean, they're probably there and I just haven't been looking for them, are bundles. I'm like, yeah, just get a bundle, especially if it's like a bundle of different games and not just like a bundle for a game and its DLCs. But I haven't really seen any of those lately. Yeah, there we are. Told you, I just had to wait for Pentagram to fire off. Thank you, Mortaccio, but the vampire's in another coffin. Okay. It's actually a pretty good character to play as. Very fast, and they have two weapons. Duplicator. Okay. Got the Cyberpunk DLC, but I haven't really played it. I have not played Cyberpunk at all. My roommate has it. And I kind of got turned away from wanting to play it when it first came out because of all the stuff with it. But I've heard that now it's been pretty patched up. Looks pretty good now. Actually runs properly. It's good. And I mean, from what I've seen of the story and stuff, it looks pretty interesting, pretty fun. But like, probably still not gonna play it. You know, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's other games that I would really want to sink my time into, like Vampire Survivors. Or honestly, what I would love to play is some frickin' Baldur's Gate. Like, I don't know, maybe if I save up some money and get Baldur's Gate on here and just turn the frickin' resolution way down. Be like, it's potato, we're playing on potato, but at least we get the story. Do like purely turn-based combat where there's no... Because I think they have kind of a free motion version as well on there. I haven't played it for any real length of time. Because I played it on a friend's PlayStation. But that's a game I want to play. Frickin' Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like that one would also be fun to stream to get like people, get like ideas from people, be like, oh, what should I do next? But I know that's also been done. But who cares? I haven't done it. Wait, did I already? Oh, I think my pentagram must have gotten him. Because I was going to say, I swear I saw Mr. Blue show up earlier. Freaking Blue Grim Reaper. But, I guess I should just go back up. Yeah, all the other drop stuff is up there. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think all of these maps are technically in a finite space, and they're just really, really big because they're really low res, so they can do that. And in order to give you a map that feels almost like it's infinite, or just so vast, like it kind of helps you give you that sense of scale. But I don't know. For all I know, it loops back around. And there's other maps that they'll show it actually be like a small area. You can actually see all parts of it. So I don't know. Like, I don't think they loop. I think they, because it's obviously not possible to have only follow people who interact with the chat. If I say something in chat and don't, and then, oh yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, and I mean, there's some layers to it. Like, if somebody's getting like tons and tons of chat going on, it can be hard to expect them to see like your comment. But most of the time, these are in a pretty good pace where it's like the person can see it and follow it, or you know, they just got to take their mouse and actually just scroll back down and look at it, you know. But that makes sense. I mean, why necessarily give your time and attention to somebody who isn't even gonna at least like acknowledge your existence? Like, I get it. Especially when it's, you know, it's TikTok. Like, this isn't Hollywood, you know. But we are gonna go north, head north, and I'm gonna ignore the Shadow Pinion pickup because I just don't like it as a weapon. Oh, right? No, obviously, if they have only one viewer and then they don't say anything, like, yeah, who could blame you, really? Because then it's kind of like, all right, why are you streaming then? You know, right? Like, are you? What is the point of streaming if not to interact with the world at large while doing a thing? Like that. That's like literally the point of streaming, right? Is to have audience interaction. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's why there's a chat available. Dun, 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 bum, 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 ba-da, da, 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 da. Ba, 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 da, na, 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 na. And I think this map has a mechanic. It's either this map or another map that's very similar. It has a mechanic where you break windows and it like does a little burst of like sunlight, basically. It does like a little auto kill. Yeah, exactly. That is literally the point of streaming. If you aren't even going to interact with anybody when you're streaming, then just sit alone in a room. It's okay to be alone. It really is. I have streamed many times alone. But also, I've played video games by myself many more times. You don't even have to play video games alone. You can read books, you can listen to music, you can watch TV alone. It's okay. Let's see. I don't say anything in chat for a little bit, just know I'm focused playing Fallout. Yeah, no. I totally get it. I mean, when you're in the middle of a game, it kinda takes your focus. Especially if you're trying to clear out the metro of some freaking feral ghouls. And you're just like, la 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 la. Oh god, they're coming after me! Honestly, my favorite tactic when I was playing Fallout 3, when going through the metro tunnels, because I'm like, I always know there's going to be feral ghouls here. They're always going to frickin' jump scare me. I turn on my Pip-Boy light and blast the radio. Like, frickin' 3 Dog is going while I'm just, like, walking through the tunnels, because it immediately alerts all of the ghouls. And they come right at me, and I'm just like, perfect, there you are, bang, 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 there you are, bang, 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 bang. I don't hear any more growling, yelling. Perfect. All right, let's move on. And honestly, it kind of gave me this funny juxtaposition of horrible post-apocalyptic grime, murder of ghouls and everything, while listening to jaunty frickin' music from the 50s. I don't know. I thought that was really great and a unique experience for Fallout. See, for me, it's the jump scare aspect of it and the fact that they just run full tilt at you. And it's just like, if you you hear them coming and you turn around and they're already like sprinting right at you, it's like, oh god! I mean, obviously death claws are much scarier because they're big and can kill you in like one hit, but it's just the ghouls. I'd be just walking along, everything's fine, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look through some boxes, get some ammo, and then ghouls pop up and I'm like, oh god, especially when it just looks like there's some trash, because they made it look really well. Oh, of course, landmines. Oh, landmines for sure. But it's just like leaning into the horror aspect of it a little bit. You think it's just some rubble or some trash or whatever because they blended the ghouls into the color scheme. And then it just suddenly shifts and gets up and you're like, oh god. I'm like, oh god. And that's why I do the 10 penny, where I go to 10 penny tower and I do the mission for the ghouls and I get the ghoul mask. And then feral ghouls don't bother me anymore. Oh god, I am... Wow, there's no frickin' floor chickens around here. That's messed up. The landmines, especially when you it's like you see them and you're like, okay, I just gotta sneak up close enough. Beep, beep, beep. Good. Okay. Oh, I disarmed it. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know how many times I've literally just been walking along and I hear beep, beep, and I'm like, oh no, and then it's just bang, and I'm suddenly crippled. Yeah, just... not having to worry about the feral ghouls is honestly just so much nicer. Then I'm just walking through, I'm like, oh yeah, hey, ghouls. Anyway, they rarely carry stuff that you actually need anyway. What, like 3 bottle caps, a silver fork or something? Like, they were just people. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Let's go with... Equip, Spellbinder. Let's go Spellbinder. Ooh. Finally got an Arcana. But before I open that, I'm actually going to be right back. I'm feeling a little chilly. I'm going to go get my robe. So I'll be right back. I swear, I'll be right back. There we go. Comfiest robe ever. At least that I've ever had. It's basically that super soft fleece kind of feel. So good. Legitimately warmer. Okay, what should I get? Yes, it's connected. There we go. Freezing for explosions. Nah. Growth, luck, greed curse. No, I don't care for that one. XP crystals into exploding projectiles. All treasure chests contain at least 3 items. No. Slash. That's for the crits. No. Chaos in the Dark Knight. Overall projectile speed. No. I'm gonna reroll. I got one free reroll at least. Not that one. Not that one either. Illusions. I will take Blood Astronomia, thank you, yes. Get extra damaging areas. Oh, thank goodness. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. Oh, my goodness. That's interesting. When I see it says somebody joined from my posts, I'm like, how does that work? I'm like, did they happen to just see a post on our For You page and then saw that I was live and then clicked on it and showed up? I guess that would be how it would work, huh? Answered my own goddamn question. Oh wait, what are the ones that I have? Okay, so yeah, Blood Astronomia, amazing. But the explosions one, okay, so King Bible would give me explosions. Shadow Pinion. I mean, it would give me explosions, and that is good. I'm gonna keep going up north and get the other things that are up there. Because it's Crown and Tier Jisoo, those are both passives. The Crown boosts my experience, whereas the Tier Jisoo gives me revives. And that's good. Come on. God. Honestly, whoever composed this music is very good at getting that loop in and make it so that it does not necessarily sound looped. Almost got blown up. Yeah. Oh, Super Mutants. Was it a suicider? Because those things, oh my god, I got so paranoid. Oh, nice. Honestly, that's as soon as I hear that beep, 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 I'm like, where, VATS. My favorite thing to do is, oh, just a missile launcher? Okay. Yeah, they fucking suck. In Fallout 3, man, they are like I remember first coming across them, I'm like, oh god, they're so big. And then, like, they actually had missile launchers and, like, chain guns and stuff. I'm like, oh, fuck. Run. Run now. But then especially, like, the Suiciders, just beep, beep, beep. I'm like, just VATS, shoot that freaking fat man immediately. Shoot that thing in their hand. It explodes. They die as far from you as you can. It doesn't always work. It does mean that you lose that mini nuke, but you survive. And also get to see the cool, like, mushroom cloud. I really appreciated that little touch. Okay, Song of Mana. I believe Song of Mana needs Skullomania in order to evolve, so I obviously won't be getting... Okay, won't be getting that. Am I really? Oh, they're like literally right over here. Okay. Let's do Spellbinder. That'll actually try and get the bone to last longer. Song of Mana to last longer. All my Blood Astronomia to last longer. Astronomia, however you want to pronounce it. I get that. I get that. Oh, is there an Nduya? Oh, it's on the other side, isn't it? Ah. It's very worth it to get it, though. Yeah, oh, come on. Please. No, no, no. No, no, no. I pause again. Okay. Oh, yes. Where is the Nduya? I believe... Oh, it might be up above. No, I can just stand in this damaging zone for a little bit. I forgot. Wow, that thing lasts a while too. Alright, let's level up. Hollow heart, armor, or wings? Let me see. Moving faster would be helpful. Hollow heart is just about having more max HP, but honestly, I don't know. Max HP, armor, or movement. Maybe. Oh my god. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm going with wings, so I can move faster. Move faster. Run faster. Jump higher. I said, man. Oh, I don't remember all the lyrics of that, but I do remember that he threw it on the ground. I won't be part of your system. Man. Okay. Ooh. Let me stick with bone. Level up pentagram again. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I want that Nduya though. That would actually help out with this mass of people. Oh man. But my health is so low, I have to just wait. I have to wait it out. I'm glad I had this damaging zone right here that was built by the Pentagram, Blood Astronomia. But it's not, it doesn't help when I can't actually... Alright, I'll use the attract orb, that'll help with that. There's no freaking floor chickens! I have no floor chicken! I need floor chicken! Without floor chicken, I will not survive. Run, 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 run. Okay, Glass Fandango? Glass Fandango? No, actually, Laurel. Because Laurel is one of the Blood Astronomia things. Yeah. Also, completely forgot that getting a Tract Orb, increasing my amount, or not amount, but magnet, also affects the Blood Astronomia. I sometimes forget just how good I am at synergizing. Sometimes. Where's that Nduya? Yeah, see, there it is. But now I'm not surrounded by a bunch of mobs, which is exactly when you need the Nduya. No, instead... Ah, screw it. I'll grab it anyway. No, what? Alright, at least I have the Tier G suit for some frickin' revives. Oh well. At least my health is coming back. I guess I'll go for the Shadow Pinion because that is one of the... That's one of the ones that explode from Twilight Requiem. Okay. Because otherwise I would want Garlic, which I don't think is unlocked right now on this in this adventure. Yeah. I don't have Clock Lancet anyway. Ooh, yes. I guess I could get Glass Fandango just because... Nah. Honestly, I got a pretty good mix of weapons right now, so I don't necessarily need another weapon. And honestly, I do like... Sometimes I'll grab them, the weapons that are available on the board, after I've already filled up my roster, because I have 6 weapons available that I have 6 slots for weapons. But if there's a weapon already on the board, I can fill up those 6 slots from the random chance, and then go and grab that and have a 7th weapon. Or however many weapons are on the board, so you can end up actually having like all of the weapons sometimes. It's just... So the slots are really just like a cap on the ones that you get from just leveling up, the random rolls from leveling up. Oh, come on, yes! Oh, thank you for triggering Pentagram. I needed some saving right there. And now I'm honestly, I'm just wandering around trying to survive the time. I don't really have any distance goal. I've already unlocked the next character, so honestly, we're good. Just try and survive. Yes. Eve. Yes. More Laurel. And see, what Laurel does is it gives you kind of like a shield with charges that does like retaliatory damage. So you take no damage for X amount of time. It's like fractions of a second, honestly. And you can get charges for it. But it also has a secondary effect with the Arcana that I have, the Blood Astronomia, that just gives me a damaging area zone. So I'm just like, yeah, is nice. Yeah, no, I hear you, the frickin' Fallout quests and quick saving. I'm so glad that quick saving's a thing. It's so useful. Oh man, it has been a while since I've played 3 though. Like, oh shit. Oh. Okay, I still have a revival, but I don't want to burn it. I really enjoyed the DLC for Fallout 3. I really appreciated what they did with it. Like, Point Lookout. Loved Point Lookout. Operation Anchorage was okay as a thing, but oh my god, what was the other one? The Pit. That was a crazy one. That was a lot of fun. I like doing the Pit. The Pit and Point Lookout were good. I don't remember much of the Broken Steel DLC. All I know is that it helped. It let you continue the game afterwards. After that fucking BS ending. And they're like, okay, yeah, you can let Fox go in for you. Or you can have Sharon go in for you. You know, the people who are immune to radiation. You can let them go in for you. But we're still going to call you out in the end credits and be like, well, you could have been a hero, but instead you sent in someone else. And it's like, yeah, because that's the smart thing to do. Where people don't have to die for it. Redonkulous. Yeah, I'll take Crown. That works. Let's level up even faster. Laurel. Fox is pretty great. I think it's funny how in Fallout 4 they gave us Strong, who was kind of like morally the diametric opposite of Fox, but is still, you know, is just super mutant with Gatling laser or whatever you give him. But you know, but Fox actually like comes in and is like talking to you about stuff, and you're like, whoa, holy shit, a super mutant that's not just roar, kill, roar. He's like, no, my friend, this is your duty. You must do this. But like, as a companion, yeah, Fox just kicks major ass. Yeah, I've played around with pretty much, I think, all of the companions in Fallout 4, except for the Automatron DLC. I just don't have it. Not like I don't want it. I just don't have it. But the companions in 4, I usually, now that I think about it, I think I usually just play solo. Like, I tend not to have companions. But in my first playthrough, I basically married Piper. I played as the female character model, and then went out and basically like fell in love with Piper, kind of thing, like the role play in my head, and did that with her. But then there's also Curie, when you have her as like the Mr. Handy kind of model. I think, yeah, she's a Mr. Handy, right? Yeah, and then she eventually gets turned into a synth. But honestly, I probably would like the Automatron DLC just specifically to have that customizable robot companion person, just because I'm like, that seems right. I don't even really care all that much for having Dogmeat as a companion. But then when you play like Fallout 3, I love Charon, however it's pronounced. Just because he was like that very neutral guy who's just like, oh yeah, you've got my contract? Okay, we're doing stuff. But he was actually like a pretty cool guy. Oh, I have to choose one now. I'll go with Glassman Tango. Yeah. Get that attract orb. Spellbinder to make things last a bit longer. Honestly, I'm gonna... Oh shit, alright. I should keep moving. Keep moving. Oh man, there's a lot coming in from the right. There's a lot of demons on the right. On the right! You can get multiple followers at the same time. Yeah, that was kind of annoying in Fallout 3, where you couldn't... Because I think you could have dog meat and a human companion in 3. And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm just thinking of Fallout 4, where you could have dog meat and a companion. But I could have sworn 4 lets you have 2 companions, right? Because I could have sworn I remember seeing, like, reactions from 2 people before. Am I just... I might just be misremembering that and watching somebody... From, like, watching somebody play a modded playthrough. But I could have sworn that I had, like, Nick and... Oh, what's her name? The like, Junkie Raider chick. Fallout 4 is only 1, but New Vegas is 2 followers. Okay. Because I know I'd had, like, Edie and Boone. Like, that was a good combo. I also just liked having Veronica because of her character. And the fact that she will just run in and punch things with that power fist. And I'm like, yeah, there you go. But, because she had, like, the... I think she had the repair. She could repair stuff. That was really helpful. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, one last revive. Oh, my goodness. Can I make it? I don't think I'm going to be able to make the next 10 minutes. Maybe I'll go with Magic Wand. I'm not surprised. Fallout 4 seems kind of poorly optimized in general. Oh, right, and I haven't even tried reloading it since trying before and it deciding that it didn't want to work when I was like, oh yeah, I'll throw on Fallout 4 for a little bit. I really need to double check and make sure that it's not fucking broken. Because I paid for that game. So I should be able to play that game until the day I die. Let's see here. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna get this one. As long as I can level up. That will definitely come in handy. Let me actually zoom in a bit more here. So I can see my pickups a bit easier. Alright. Yeah, now I freeze everybody. Oh, the glass fandango works so much better when everybody's frozen. We'll get a gold rush going. Oh. No, everybody's not frozen anymore. Kinda got caught up. Oh, yes. Where is that? There it is. Okay, good. And I can suck up all of the gems on the ground. Honestly, so will the pentagram thing anyway. Ooh. Getting them wings up. Alright. I see the enemies are back to being angels. Trying to trick me. I know these ain't angels. I know they're devils. They are not angles. It was only a lie. Oh, okay. It's kind of thinning out a bit. Alright, maybe I will last the next 7 minutes or so. Yeah, about 7 minutes. Okay, I think maybe my build is stable enough now. Amada in Fallout 3, the fact that she kicks you out after you return and help them piss. Yeah, honestly, now that I've seen gameplay of Fallout 1, it feels like they were kind of trying to do something similar to that, because in Fallout 1, you go and get the water chip, and you come back, and they're like, oh, thanks for doing that, but kind of gonna need you to stay out of the vault now. We don't need your ways infecting everybody in here. So Amada, like, honestly, she's good in the beginning part, but the fact that you come back and help them out, and then she's like, yeah, I need you to leave. It's like, why? I don't know. She's kind of... I guess they needed to have some narrative reason to make it so that the character doesn't just stay in the vault or something, but I'm like, the player is not going to want to just stay in the vault. They're going to be like, okay, cool, I want to come visit at least. There's so many other vaults that you can just go back to if you want. I will admit most vaults do seem to be single visit. That's why I kind of like that one in Fallout 4 that you can go and like trade like it's like ball peen, hammer, wrench, screwdriver, like those kind of things with them, because they constantly need stuff for maintenance. I go in there all the time for shopping and stuff like that. It's that vault that had the secret vault behind it with the... I mean, I actually don't know how much Fallout 4 you've played. Maybe try not to talk about spoilers. So, Cavalier. Yeah. I mean, and with Amada, like, I kind of, like, thinking about it, she was raised in this society, just like you were, of, like, extremely xenophobic, in that it's like, keep the outside out and the inside in, and so then when you leave and then come back, it's like, oh, wow, that's, I mean, because, like, in Fallout 3, I'm trying to remember why you ever even need to go back to Vault 101. Like, I don't remember. I remember you have to, I just don't remember why. I remember you help them, I just don't remember with what. Is it just, like, raiders showing up or something? I actually don't remember. I do remember her going, basically, thanks for helping, but now you have to leave. There's problems with the Overseer. Oh, right, yeah. Because, like, with the Overseer... Oh, yeah, because there were a couple options. You could kill the Overseer. You could just run out. That's right. And if you didn't... So I think if you killed the Overseer... I think she's in charge. But then... I know she eventually gets to be in charge. Like, that's what I remember. She gets to be in charge, and that's why she's the overseer, and she's like, okay, now I need you to leave. Because reasons. And I don't even remember if that was a requirement of the story, or if that was optional, like if you ever went back. But no, I could have sworn I remember it's like you get some kind of message, like a quest marker or something, being like, they sent a message out, they need help. God, my brain is a little fried. I've actually been playing Vampire Survivors for about an hour. And we still got an hour to go. A new overseer takes over if you get rid of a Modestat. That's right. That's right. Because I was like, I could have sworn that she takes over. But yeah, that's right. If you take out the overseer, right? And if you play it in the way where she kills the overseer, because the overseer is her dad. Yeah, it's still the same thing. A new overseer takes over, and then you gotta come save everybody. And again, it feels very much like early Fallout, where they're like, we need a plot point. Early Fallout was you kind of been changed in your ways, and if you bring that into the vault, you'll change the rest of the vault. And I honestly, what I think it is in the first Fallout is that it's you'll inspire the younger generations to leave. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that, seeing Butch at Rivet City. If you convince the overseer to let the vault dwellers out. That's right. Or it's like, let people who want to leave. Yeah. Get spinach. Oh. There is monster here. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of fun in each of the Fallouts to sort of look at what the different cities are, the post-apocalyptic cities, and just comparing them, like comparing Megaton to Diamond City to like Shady Sands or frickin' New Vegas, you know. But like New Vegas, there's a little bit of a cheat because it's built, like, it's still technically old Vegas, just kind of rebuilt a little bit because the bombs mostly just didn't hit it. Or like Rivet City, just because, like, I'd like to see a city planner go over those and be like, here's why this wouldn't really work as a city. Or like, this is almost a city, it just needs this. It's like, honestly, Megaton isn't a city, Megaton is a town, but... And there's like Necropolis in Fallout. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I've also been seeing these mods, like, of people basically recreating Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 in like a Doom mod. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, holy crap, this looks amazing. It's just a frickin'... Just because the engine for Doom, old school Doom, is amazingly versatile. You wouldn't think it would be, but it is. It's actually pretty cool. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I think I'd like to play those. Some first-person shooter Fallout 1 and 2? Yeah. Because I was really introduced mod for Fallout 4 that teleports you to New Vegas. Yeah, I've heard about that, where it's basically, it's New Vegas using the Fallout 4 engine, or whatever engine it is they used for Fallout 4. Basically just like what they did with New Vegas using the engine for Fallout 3. Yeah. I've heard there's... I'm trying to remember, because there's like so many mods. I don't know if they're in progress or if they're done with the mod. Yeah, I don't know either, because like, I feel like there's a couple of different mods. There's ones where like they're trying to build it from the ground up, like as its own game using the engine, and then there's ones where it's like Fallout 4 and you go to New Vegas or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I know that it's people basically doing it for free as a labor of love, so it's taking years and years and years for it to actually get done, but like, yeah. I would totally play a Fallout 4 version of New Vegas. Yes, I would. But also, from what I heard, the frickin', like, whatever update... What the heck? Oh, I think that's a garbage can. Whatever frickin' update they did basically broke a ton of mods, so it's like... I think that's like Fallout London basically couldn't work anymore because of the shit that they did with their update. Probably some AI bullshit, I don't know. Anyway, ooh, there's a candy box over here. Candy boxes means I get to choose a weapon. Choose a weapon. I am going to go with the Clock Lancet because that will also synergize with my Blood Astronomia. Yes. Very good. Spinach. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it looks like that Clock Lancet with Blood Astronomia gives me some good freezing abilities. Oh, that's good. Gives me like freezing areas. Amazing. Yeah, let's go ahead and just increase that. Heat from fire. But I am unfortunately right towards the end of the time limit, so they are just giving so many enemies right now that I am just getting swarmed, and I hope I can survive. The thing that frustrates me with 3 in New Vegas, the hidden quests. Well, I mean, like, one advantage to them having been out for so long is, like, you can look up the wiki just to be, like, hidden quests, but, like, I don't know, there's a little bit of a joy when you find a hidden quest. It's like it just happens, and you're like, oh, cool, I didn't even realize that was a thing. But, like, I can get why it would be frustrating, especially if you feel like you want it, or you want to find it, and you're like, There's hidden ones? Where? How do I get it? I've definitely been a person to look up things about a game before I play it. Because I'll be like, well, I don't want to miss out on stuff. Like I've totally, when I played the Pit DLC for Fallout 3, I looked up the locations of the steel ingots because I was like, I don't want to actually search for them every time, even though that's technically like a gameplay loop, an important one in the pit where you're going in there and you can only grab so much because the steel weighs so much, and then you got to make it back, and then you got to go out and search for it, right? But I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna. What are the locations? Because it turns out the first time you go into the area to hunt for steel, the steel weighs nothing until you finally bring it back. Just the first time. So if you can get all of the steel on one run and you make it back, you're not over encumbered. So that's another reason why I'm like, I'm just gonna look up all of these so that I can just do this in one run. Hi, Anastasia. Thank you for stopping by. Just playing some, obviously, some Vampire Survivors tonight. I might play another game, honestly, after this. Just because I can only play Vampire Survivors for so long before my brain's like, all of these colors, all of this light, it needs to stop. It's time to stop! I have so many old memes hidden in my brain. They just pop up when it's time. Oh, okay, yep, last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Okay. Of course we're getting surrounded by Reapers. My god. Ooh, there's an armadillo up here. It was ideal. We'll use Candelabrador to increase the area. Yes, increase that base area. I don't care about the gold rush. We got 10 seconds. Ooh, wait, do I have a build that I can actually... I might have a build where I can take down a Reaper. Let's see, will it? No, no. Yes! Yes! Huh? Oh. I was not expecting this. What in the world? Oh, okay. Okay. Well then. It's, I was just planning on... I thought it was just gonna be a single... I just thought it was gonna be a single Reaper. And I was gonna kill him and be like, alright, and now it's over. Ahaha, I get a bonus. I was not expecting Reaper Boss. Oh god. Hello, thank you for stopping by. Oh, okay. God, this is hard to see where the damaging areas are going to be. Okay. And I just gotta let the Laurel charges build back up, right? Right? Oh, fuck. You know, it really doesn't help when they don't have a health bar for me to know how damaged they are. That is one thing that I wish. Because, like, there is a setting, right, where you can display what the numbers are for the damage that you're doing. But, I usually turn that off just because it kind of clutters up the screen. And also just helps with lag. It does look confusing, doesn't it? Yeah, I was very confused. I'm like, am I moving? Is there motion in this world? Which I guess is kind of the point. Right now, I'm just... all I can do is just kind of keep away from him and keep layering on... oh, nope. That's okay. That's fine. That was a good... got a good amount there, because let's see... Gorgeous Moon. Oh yeah, that's the evolved version of the pentagram. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. And was good on the DPS. Interesting. Which is funny, because it only fired like once a minute or every 20 seconds or something. I don't know exactly. 1.8k DPS. Alright. Alright, I'm going to leave that adventure for now. That was pretty fun. I don't know. Y'all want more Vampire Survivors? You want a different game? Cause I got other games. I could throw on Superflight and it would be like so much more chill than this. Or I could stick with more Vampire Survivors. For now, I'll throw on a quick start and just see what it gives me. Wait, who do I have? Wait, I'm Mortaccio again. I'm Mortaccio again, apparently. Well, damn. Honestly, I'll just get that. Yeah, I'm Mortaccio again in this different place. Wow. Magic wand. I know this map though. Oh my goodness. Alright, King Bible, why not? What about you, Anastasia? You got any, or Anastasia? However you pronounce that. Any games you'd want to see? If I have it, I can play it. Honestly, I'm impressed at how good this bone is going. I'm still alive. Somehow. Kinda like just letting myself. Is it gonna die? Gonna die? Alright, there we are. Oh, yep, and I have a revive, yep, so let's see. Jeez. Let's see. Just how well I can survive being right like this. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, this is the inverse of that one. Okay, I see. I've played this map before. Oh my god, how many revives do I have? Okay, that was my last revive. I'm kinda trying to die now. I'm just like, even though I'm still totally leveling up. Okay, there we go. That's the downside of quick start, is because it's just kind of like, Alright. I'm just going to hide that. So, wait, is that? I think I'm hearing fireworks. Yeah, that's fireworks. It's not even midnight yet. Go figure. That's humans. We like our loud noises and our bright lights. You know what? I am gonna throw on some Superflight just to chill. Yeah. Oh, you could hear that too, or you hear it where you're at. I mean, either way. I'm gonna play a little bit of Superflight here. Ah. And I think that should, oop, window shift right. Okay. And are you really not gonna show me? Do I not have another? Man. Add a source. Add a source. Game capture. Add. Select the game. Superflight. Add the source. Okay. There we go. Fix that. Right. We are back. Now, please, let the controller work. The controller should work. That's odd. No reason the controller shouldn't work. Ah, okay, that's right. I forgot I can't use the D-pad. What? Okay, yeah. I prefer Zen mode, where I don't see the points popping up. Let me know if that that wind sound is too loud. Because I'm not sure quite. It doesn't look like it's too loud on the capture. Like, I'm pretty sure my voice comes out over the sound of the wind from the game, but this is honestly a game that I love to play to relax, especially when I had when I had jobs that were more labor intensive. Something about this game, maybe because it literally just takes a thumb to play, you know, like, and it can be as stressful or as soothing as you want it to be, because, like, you can come in and fly in amongst all this stuff and possibly crash or whatever and get some thrills, or you can just kind of glide off and just relax. And just kind of look at some of these procedurally generated landscapes. They're honestly pretty cool sometimes. Like, one of my favorite things, honestly, is to do like a long, slow spiral around it just to see what it looks like. Ever since I was a kid, I always wished I could fly. Go figure, that doesn't sound like a very original, you know, wish, right? But, like, I remember a friend in, like, middle school or high school asking me, you know, like, if you had one power, you just had one power, what would it be? One ability. I was like, obviously we're talking about superpowers, you know. Ooh, I just saw it, the thing alert me being like, your viewers might not be able to hear you. Just turn that down a bit. There we go. But I immediately was like, flight, I want to be able to fly. And they were like, you can't really save anybody's life with flight. or what have you, or like that's kind of a lame power, just flight, like no super strength or this or that. And like obviously there are other things, but like I was like, you didn't ask me about powers in order to save people. Hold on a second. I am just gonna change something. I was like, you just asked me for an ability. And I want to fly. I want to be able to fly. I am just fixing something real quick because I'm obviously not playing Vampire Survivors right now. I am playing Superflight. Bam. There we go. Can't believe I almost forgot about that. Oh. Might help to actually have my controller plugged in. My goodness. I have had this controller for a few years now. There we go. And I don't know what it is, but something about this soaring, gliding sort of motion just like relaxes me. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like when you see helicopter footage of like nature, or I guess now it would be more drone footage, wouldn't it? And it's just peaceful. Which honestly is something I feel like we could all use a little more of in our life. Just some peace, some quiet. You know, it's the end of the year. It's closing out. Fucking 2025. You know? It's wild. I thought fucking 2020 was gonna be bad. In 2025. Sorry if I'm a little quiet right now. We are coming up on almost 2 hours of streaming, and I got about half an hour until New Year's. So honestly, what would be kind of fun is like I'm playing games right now, right? But maybe for the last, I don't know, honestly, we've got about like last half hour. I was gonna say maybe the last 10 minutes or something. Could like read some stories from Reddit or something like that to pass the time until we can actually do like a countdown, or maybe like look up some like the live ball drop or something like that. Well, it wouldn't be the live ball drop now, would it? Because the ball drop I'm thinking of occurs in New York, and that is like 3 hours ahead of me, something like that. Yeah, because like I know I will sometimes just like listen to Reddit stories. Usually I listen to like Oz Media, Oz's Vault, or Vinci. There's a couple others. So every once in a while I think about doing some Reddit stories, but I don't want to just do like, am I the asshole or am I overreacting? Kind of wanted to maybe read out some bad roommates stories or something, or just because I can identify with having bad roommates. I don't have a bad roommate now, But I have had bad roommates in the past. It is... Or, you know, maybe like accidental ally or something like that. That is if I stop playing Superflight in order to do that. Oh wow, this is a cool little area. I'm probably going to crash around in here. Oh wait, no. Oh. What do you mean my first crash? Oh right. This is my first time playing it on this console. That's why it was all the audio was cranked up. That's why it wasn't in Zen mode. Because normally I play this on my actual like gaming tower. Or I'll stream from my gaming tower onto through the laptop for the streaming. But this is actually on my laptop, so that I didn't have to worry about streaming that as well. Doing the like remote gameplay. I like this map. What is this map? I need to save this map, honestly. Because I really like these angles and how open it all is. Oh yeah, that's cool. And then dive. Pop through that, yeah. It's almost... This game is almost ASMR with just like the wind rushing by. I don't know. I recommend this game. It was not expensive. It does not take up a lot of space on your computer. It is very relaxing or thrilling, depending on how you want to play it. I know the way I play it. I'm not trying to go for points. Although sometimes it is fun to kind of like weave my way in and out. It's a nice game. Yeah. But I think I'm actually good. I'll just go ahead and crash. Okay. Okay. Hide that. Alright, so I got 30 minutes. I gotta fill 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. I am tired. But thankfully, not too tired. I can definitely keep doing stuff. Let me go to my now playing text. I'm going to change it up again. Or, actually, pardon me, by the way. Actually, let's just hide it. New Year's stream. Let me go ahead. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. You can hide that. And instead, why don't we just add a source here? Display. Oh, right. Well, I'm gonna try it. Doesn't like to do the display. Display 2. Add the source. Oh my goodness. Did it work? Yes, because that's sitting there and that's sitting there. Oh, okay. Gonna go ahead. Honestly, when I first started doing streams, the first things that I was playing with were IO games, just free games online, because it was easy, and I didn't have to worry too much about like, oh, I'll just play this and then I'll just play this and I'll just play this. It was actually really nice because there was nobody watching, so I just could choose whatever I wanted to play. Um, Honestly, I could do that now, but you know. But what I was going to do, let's go ahead and, well, no, I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably go to Reddit, the heart of the internet. Interesting. So, what we can look up? You didn't see that. Gonna look up bad neighbor. Neighbors from Hell. Okay. So, how about we sort... No, how do we sort up here? Because I know there's a way to sort by... Oh, because I need to actually go to the subreddit. Ah, that's why. Sort by hot. Okay. 7 days ago, my neighbor is making me fearful for my safety. Alright, that's pretty bad. Alright. I moved into my new house about a year ago. It's decently secluded, but we have a neighbor that's relatively close. When I moved in, we had a different neighbor. After she moved out, an older couple, 50s, moved in next door. I have guardian dogs because I raise livestock and need them in case of bears, mountain lions, etc. Ever since they moved in, they have made my life hell. They're trying to split the cost of inspection on our well, even though they requested it and I never consented. I've spent a shitload of money maintaining the well, and it's honestly unnecessary. The woman isn't awful. We've talked a little bit, and she's been very open to wanting a friendship with me, but her husband makes me fearful. He speaks like a sociopath. He curses so much to the point where it's very noticeable in the conversation, and he also yells at my dogs when they make any noise. Okay, well, I don't know what it means when you say speaks like a sociopath. Curses so much to the point where it's very noticeable in the conversation. I also curse a lot in my normal conversation with people. And I don't like that he yells at your dogs when they make noise, but also, I mean, I've yelled at dogs for making noise before too. So far, I mean, you said they've made your life hell, trying to split the cost of an inspection on our well, even though they requested it. And that's pretty shitty. Where it's like they're gonna dig a well, and then they're like, "But you're gonna pay for half of it." All right, let me continue where I was. Whenever I see him, he always manages to bring up how much he hates my dogs for barking. I've heard of shitty neighbors like that before too. The other night, I was in my car recording audio for a project when suddenly I see this light beam from behind a structure in my front yard. The structure is parallel to my neighbor's house. I'm sorry. Let me reread that again. The other night, I was in my car recording audio for a project. Okay. When suddenly I see this light beam from behind a structure in my front yard. The structure is parallel to my neighbor's house. I was horrified. I didn't know what to do. I called my mom and she told me to go inside, and if I felt scared enough, I should call the police so I wouldn't be paranoid. I ended up just running inside and calming myself down before trying to rationalize. This happened over a month ago, and I still cannot think of a logical explanation for this happening. My house is nowhere near a busy street or a highway, and we rarely get cars on my road. The light was so bright it looked like it came from right behind the structure. I'm posting about this now because my dogs have been barking way more than normal, and my newest dog, who is a puppy, has been barking like crazy in the direction of the structure. I'm incredibly scared, and I really need some advice. Never been in a situation like this before. Okay, well, like, I'm not gonna say that you have no, like, you got nothing, but like, I don't know. So far, all I've seen is that somebody else moved in. They don't like that your dogs bark because they're old. Um, they cuss, and there's some light beam from behind from a structure that's parallel to your neighbor's house. And he said it's so bright. I honestly, I don't. I'm having trouble kind of parsing this out. Honestly, what have in this paragraph, this post, I still don't understand why you're scared. You saw a bright light from behind a structure in your front yard. I think I'm a little bit hung up on that phrase. A structure in my front yard. The structure is parallel to my neighbor's house. What structure? A shed? A gazebo? A sculpture? I don't know. It's just you suddenly saw a light beam. You could have a flashlight. You could have, those big frickin' flashlight things where they happen to have like a whole bunch. I don't know. Let me see some of the comments. During the day, I would put up some cameras so you have an idea of what the dogs might be barking at, especially if you think it's the neighbor snooping around on your property. Yeah, that's a really solid point. Dogs pick up on stuff way before we do, and the fact they're reacting in a specific direction is not nothing. Fair. Cameras during the day could help you confirm whether it's paranoia or something real. Yeah, the dog's reacting in one specific direction feels important, not random. Having footage. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Reddit actually coming out with a good idea where it's like, if you're paranoid, get some evidence, but maybe find out if there's something going on. Because as I'm reading this, I'm like, nothing about this really strikes me as scary, I guess. Yeah, somebody's like others say, get some cameras, and I wouldn't leave my dogs unattended while they're outside. The neighbor may try to poison them. I mean, I hate that that's honestly a thing that can happen. I was living with my brother when one of his dogs got poisoned by don't know if it was a neighbor, by someone. They'd taken some meat, poisoned it with fucking antifreeze, threw it in the yard. And my brother's dog slowly died was slowly dying. We didn't know what was going on. Took him to the vet, found out what was happening, had to put the dog down. Fucking sickos out there. So like I read this talking about, it's like neighbor may try to poison him. I'm like, no, he might. I don't know. I don't know this fucking neighbor, you know? Obviously, the person is scared enough to make this post. I'm confused as to why they're scared. You say he speaks like a sociopath, and like obviously that's something in your brain going like, dude's crazy. But I don't know what that means when you say that in your post. But yeah, he doesn't like the dogs barking. He was like, probably saying something like, shut them fucking dogs up or I'll shut them up myself or something like that. Back to that comment talking about the neighbor may try to poison them. My ex-mother-in-law had her neighbor poison one of her cats once. Poor thing tried to crawl to the house before he died. It was heartbreaking. Exactly. So, like, yeah, put out some cameras if you don't feel safe. And that makes sense. Man. And obviously, you don't want your neighbors making you fearful for your safety. You live around them. Honestly, you would hope that your neighbors are looking out for you. But, I mean, if you've ever lived in a city, you know that's definitely not always the case. Then again, if you've lived in a small town, you know that's definitely not always the case. If you've lived with humans, you know that's definitely not always the case. Okay. Let's see this next post. It says, neighbors. Why do some neighbors open the door to strangers? Strangers are just potential friends you haven't met yet, right? There are people who take an easy and casual approach to strangers who knock on their doors. Sometimes these people are door-to-door salespeople or marketers. There are others who take a very defensive posture when it comes to strangers who knock or ring their doorbells. This isn't really talking about an actual specific thing. So, I want a story. I want to talk about a story. Crazy upstairs neighbor. Okay. There we go. Maybe this will lead into me talking about my crazy downstairs neighbor. It says, I have been living in this condo in Singapore for 11 years. Never had any issues with upstairs neighbors until this demonic people or family moved in a year and a half ago. Every morning, without fail, they'll turn on some kind of machine. Sounds like a treadmill, but I'm not sure. Dropping stuff on the floor randomly. And at night, they would always slam the bathroom door at random hours. And not to forget, slamming drawers as well and dropping stuff on the floor. The more I retaliate, the crazier they get. Condo management and security guards are basically useless. All they did was just send notice after notice and tried to knock on their door, but when they didn't open, guards would just leave. I pay for the management fee, and yet they're so damn scared of a mere tenant upstairs. Police here is not helpful at all, so frustrating. Unfortunately, I also have lived in apartment buildings, complexes like that, and upstairs neighbors be making noises. I am an upstairs neighbor. I will drop stuff on the floor randomly. And I'm like, fuck. Damn it. I hope I'm not pissing off the people underneath me. I don't slam the bathroom door. Slamming the door, it's just generally, I just don't like to hear a door slam. Personally. On my own. But like, just the dropping stuff on the floor, turn on some kind of machine every morning. Sounds like, well, they wrote threadmill, I said treadmill, but like, maybe they're sewing? I don't know. Honestly, this OP kind of sounds like they might be the bad neighbor, but, because especially when it's like, the more I retaliate, the crazier they get. And it's like, why are you retaliating? What are you doing? And of course, like, the management and guards aren't going to do anything. Yeah, I hear door slams all the time living in the upstairs apartment. It gets annoying. I get it. I have lived as the downstairs neighbor to have people with kids living upstairs. And kids have zero concept of the idea that them running around on the floor affects anybody. They're just running around doing shit. So I definitely I get it. My roommate at the time would be like, I am trying to sleep. Why are they stomping? Um, I have the ability for the most part to kind of tune out those kind of noises. For the most part, I mean, like managements at apartments are it's terrible too. Known for being lazy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, because it can depend on your management that's there, especially if they live there too. Like, it kind of like incentivizes them a little bit more, but like yeah, a lot of property managers are just it's this big company, so they're just like things happen, whatever. As long as it's not anything that affects our money, we don't really care all that much. Yeah, I get it. Parking situation's a mess. Pay an extra parking spot, it's $120. Yeah, yeah. Especially if you it's like you and a roommate and you both have a vehicle and they're like, "Well, you only get one spot. Guess you should have been a couple and only had one car." Or some bullshit like that. Like, yeah. Thankfully I've lived in some places where it's like it wasn't a an assigned parking, or it's like there was like one assigned spot, but then there were like a bunch of guest spots, so you didn't necessarily have to pay for an extra parking spot. Um, I've had ones where it's like it's just street parking, so yeah, you're not paying for a parking spot then though. Um, I thankfully I my cheat that I found is that I haven't had a vehicle since 2009. So I never have to pay parking or gas or maintenance or registration or insurance. Instead, I get to walk and find buses. Walk! There's visitor spots, but residents park in there to avoid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, of course they do. They're like, well, we live here, so we might as well park here, so we don't have to pay for the extra. And then your guests come by and they're like, well, where can we park? Uh, sorry. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. Management's gonna be like, no, you can't do that because exactly what I just said. People might want to have guests come over. That's what the guest parking is for. Or new tenant parking, where it's like well, new tenant, somebody coming in to be like, ooh, I want to look around, see the place, maybe apply. Ah. uh, okay, so that was Neighbors from Hell. Let me see. Tried everything, but nothing seems to work. Neighbor pounded on the wall, screaming, "Wake up!" Oh, ooh, I'll look at that one. Got an email. Feel like nothing will happen. They're just all talk. Yeah, it's. I feel like if enough residents like complained about it to management, being like, "Hey," but the thing is that there's other residents. It's tough. It's tough, especially like I know in my state that there's lots of pretty strict like tenants' rights and stuff. So it's on the one hand, that it's good because then you're not just so easily getting kicked out of your place. But on the other hand, it's bad because shitty tenants can stick around for a lot longer than you would want them to. It's honestly like it is one of those trade-offs. Um, where like, because I've also lived in places where pretty much everybody in the complex or whatever was like, we need this one other tenant to leave, to be kicked out. And even then, the management was like, we're trying, we're doing what we can, but it's like a long legal process to get them kicked out. And so, as a result, a lot of people just moved out. And it's like, well, you just lost a bunch of revenue. Okay, alright, looking like it's 7 minutes. 7 minutes till midnight on my end. Oh, 7 minutes. Let me just click that to make sure. 6 minutes now. Okay. I will also go to YouTube and look up. Oh, I meant to actually go to YouTube. Alright, let me look up live countdown. That's Central Time Zone, Colorado. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. Alright, this actually gives us a nice countdown. Notice there are certain people who moved out of the complex that I live at. Maybe they found a better place or the management is bad. Yeah, honestly, that I feel like is what happens more often than not. You got people with a shitty neighbor. They complain about the shitty neighbor. Nothing's done about the shitty neighbor, so then they just move away, and the shitty neighbor gets to keep living there. I'm actually gonna mute that. I don't want that music. I didn't care for that music. But we got an actual. Let me turn that chat off, but I'll full screen that. So we got an actual countdown until midnight, and then I will come over here, and I'll just do a little increase in size. Move some stuff around, just play around with it. It's New Year's. It's 2026 coming up. I don't really do resolutions. Partly, I don't know, I'm just like, I feel like that's something you should be doing all year round, is whatever you have a resolution to do a thing, so then you do it. But I will say that I have some intentions for this year. I plan on streaming more regularly, honestly. Hence the Fallout Fridays. There will be a Fallout Friday this week. I'm trying to do that just like every week. I'm also thinking about doing either like Stardew Saturday or Stardew Sunday, something like that, so that I at least do 2 nights or 2 days, 2 nights a week streaming, just to get it started. So that way, for at least like a couple hours each time. Honestly, with Stardew, it'll probably be longer, just because it's really easy to get sucked into doing a day, and then a day, and then a day, and then a day, and then a day. It's honestly so fun. But I think what I'll do then is we'll do that like this Saturday. Do Stardew Saturday and play a brand new farm. Just start a new farm from scratch. And then each week be working on it. And then maybe just random other times. So just doing a chat, make some music. I've got books that I definitely want to talk about because I like books. But we got a minute and a half left. But you guys have any plans for the new year? Intentions, resolutions, what have you? Cause I mean, first and foremost, besides the streams, is just to fucking live as me. That's my resolution. I'm gonna live as myself in the year of 2026. Oh, we are under a minute. We're at under a minute. We are at the last 40 seconds in this dumpster fire of 2025. We're finally closing out this year. You know, the Heritage Foundation really tried, and they pushed for a lot of things, but they didn't get it all. They weren't able to sweep this year under to do everything that they wanted to do. Fuck them. Fuck Turning Point USA. And fuck fascists. The last 10 seconds. Trans rights are human rights. Period. I love y'all. Free Gaza. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I almost want a cigarette. I quit, but I almost want a cigarette. Oh. Yeah, I'm hearing all those fireworks go off. It's wild. It's wild. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, damn it. Happy! Happy! But yeah. I've been going for 2 hours. It's midnight. I'm feeling my age. I think I'm good tonight. I probably will. Wow, that was a loud one. I'm probably gonna go take some dabs, and then take some dabs, watch some cartoons, and then go to bed. So, I hope you all have a good rest of your year, or good start to your year. I'm so glad I don't have work tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Gain one more follower to unlock your next reward. Yeah. Have a good night, guys.